guys, so this video is going to be mainly the wear and tear of my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini backpack, and you have to stay tuned at the end because I will give you an update on my Pochette Metis in the reverse monogram print, and also an update on the problem that I found on my mini backpack during the filming of the video. I actually filmed my video a couple of days ago, and since then a few things have already transpired, so I will give you an update on those two items at the end of this video. So stay tuned and watch for my wear and tear and the updates at the end. So this is going to be a wear and tear video of my Palm Springs Backpack Mini. I got this one around end of May or early June. And then when I unboxed it, I saw that there was a problem with the tab here where the tab was very crooked. I had to return it to the SA where I ordered it from. And then they sent me a replacement end of June, and it wasn't until July that I used it for the first time. So this is roughly going to be a 6-month wear and tear video of this bag. Without further ado, let me show you guys the wear and tear of my Palm Springs Mini backpack. I usually wear my bag as a crossbody. The only time that I used this one as an actual backpack was the first time that I brought this one to Disney, which was July. I think there was like 1 or 2 days that I decided to try using it as a backpack, but I don't really like it as much as using it as a crossbody. So since then I haven't used it as a backpack. I just use it as a crossbody because that's more convenient, and the ease of being hands-free is what I love about this bag. With the straps, there's really not much wear on my straps, considering this is the one that really goes around my body. The straps have held up very well. So let's go ahead and do the front first. So as you can see, the canvas is amazing. There's nothing wrong with the canvas, definitely. All the corners are perfect. Everything looks perfect. I love how this pouch looks so puffy even when it's empty. And I also love how like the form of this upper part is full even if it's empty as well. So let us go ahead and look at the tab. The tab here looks good. There is some wear on the tip here, but other than that, the sides are okay. There's no wrinkling whatsoever. It's just this tiny part on the point where I can't tell exactly what's going on with this part, but there is some, I don't know, like a little bulge in here. So let us talk about the tabs here on the sides. So I am not sure if it is gonna show up very well, but I actually have some pictures that I took of the upper part and the lower angle of the tab. I'll insert the picture here and we'll talk about what I saw about. In the pictures that I inserted, you can see the crack of the tabs here on the sides. With that picture, you will know that the tab is actually 2 leathers joined together and then glazed on the sides. So you can see this 2 is starting to separate. So, and this side as well is starting to separate, just like the one on the, see here, you can see the actual crack in here and the separating of the leather. So I am really surprised that that is happening. When I'm actually wearing this bag, I just have this laying in front of me. So nothing really is going to be pushing or tugging or doing anything with this tab here. So I'm really confused why these ones are starting to crack and the other ones are not. Like this one, this leather here looks okay, and the tab here looks okay as well. I don't see any cracking whatsoever. So the leather here where the hooks are attached, I saw a video by Personal Obsession. Shout out to Personal Obsession. I actually watched your video on your wear and tear. I ended up checking my bag if I had those hair-like things going on my tabs. So far, I do not see any of that. I'm not sure if I will or I won't. We'll have to find out in a few months, I guess. So the tabs here actually looks okay. Although I can see that some of the glazing are actually gone and some of them are still there. It looks like the glazing is not as thick as the other parts of the bag where there's leather, like the strap or this leather thing over here. You can actually see that the glazing of these ones and these ones are not as thick as the other parts of the bag. I can see that the glazing of these ones are starting to come out. That doesn't really bother me so much because there will definitely be wear on the straps, especially on these two parts, since this is where the D-ring is, where the straps are attached. So on the back, the canvas also looks really good. It still looks amazing. There's no visible wear on the print, and the corners looks pristine. It looks really good, and the handle, there's no scratches whatsoever. I don't usually use the handle as much, and I don't think there's gonna be any wear on the inside of this one as well because I do not use this as much. I used this before when I was in Disney to put the tiny perfumes inside, but I figured since it's just too hard to take something in and out of this one, I decided to just not use that part anymore and just leave it empty since it's really hard to access that one. And so let us go ahead and look at the hardware. So the hardware still looks really, really good. I'm trying to see if there's like scratches to it, but I don't really see much, even with the tiny zipper here. It looks really good still. And the D-rings, there are no like tarnishing or really visible major scratches in them. And then the clasps over here looks amazing as well. I'm pretty surprised I don't see some major scratches in them, just probably very fine hairline scratches. Compared to the scratch that I saw on the new Pochette Metis that I got, this one's nothing compared to that one. You can really see like a huge scratch on the back of that bag, which I took a picture of before I send it out. So yeah, that is that. And so let's go ahead and look inside. So the only thing that I've noticed a wear on the bag, so because you have to open this bag like this, you would have the most wear, like just on my part, I have the most wear on the two sides where you have to fold the flap to open it up. So yeah, you can see the wrinkling over here from how the bag is actually opened up. That doesn't bother me as well because there's really not much you can do about it because you have to really open the bag like that for you to be able to get to your things. So the inside still looks really, really good. It is this black nylon material inside. I don't see any stains, dirt whatsoever. The leather here is still perfect. There's nothing wrong with it at all. And there's a tab on the side. that says made in USA. So when I got this bag as a replacement for the first one that they shipped me of this backpack mini, I was really very happy with this bag, and I'm still very happy with this bag, except that I just wanted them to check this 2 tabs why it is already cracking when I've only used it for less than 5 months. So that was it, guys. That was my wear and tear for my backpack mini. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any other questions regarding my backpack mini, you can put it in the comments down below and I will surely get back to you as soon as I can. So here's the updates on my Pochette Metis and the reverse monogram print. I called client services and asked them what is the status of my return and when I was gonna get my replacement. So I returned my item, I think around 2nd or 3rd of January, and they said they were able to receive it the 5th of January. And the one that I talked to said it takes 10 to 15 before they can actually send out a replacement for the item. And she told me that I just had to wait that long and I will probably get my item by then. I'm a little iffy if I am going to actually get my item between the 10 to 15 days time frame, because there's really not much stocks on this bag online. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I am staying positive and hoping that by the 10th to 15th day I will be able to get my replacement. So yeah, for that one it is going to be just a waiting game for my Pochette Metis in the reverse monogram print. And then for the problem that I saw on my backpack mini on the front tabs of the bag, we drove out to the mall where we had a Louis Vuitton. It takes us like a couple of hours before we can actually go to one. I brought it in the store and asked them to check it. They were trying to convince me that it was just a normal wear, but it was very obvious that the cracking around the tab was very prominent, and for a bag that is 5 to 6 months old, I don't think it should wear like that. And so they told me that they're just gonna ask for that to be reglazed. With that one, they said that I should get my bag between 4 to 6 weeks. I am hoping that within that time frame, I will be able to get a call from them that my backpack is already done. So that is it for the updates on my Pochette Metis and also for my backpack mini. It is just going to be a waiting game for both of them. I just want to take this chance as well to thank everybody who watched my videos regarding the problem that I experienced with the Pochette Metis in the reverse monogram print. Thank you so much for watching my video and sharing also your concerns and your sentiments regarding the decline of the quality of Louis Vuitton. I really appreciate you sharing your experiences with them. So I just thank you guys for watching my video, and I will continue to update you on the bag. Yep, that is it for now, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!